Hi friends, welcome back to the news desk. I am your host Shobit and today is 2nd May 2026. Grab your juice boxes and settle in because today's story are a mix of secret deals and even a blue moon. Now let's dive into the world news, tensions and big changes. First up, things are getting a little serious in the world of grown-up politics. It's like a high-stake game of chess out there. Iran-US conflict. Middle East alert. A top military official in Iran says a new conflict with US is likely. This is because their peace talks have stalled. Think of it like two friends who is worried who stopped talking and now everyone is worried a fight might break out. The ocean highway. The Strait of Hormuz is a tiny but super important water part. Iran is asking ships for money, a toll to pass through, but the US wants shipping companies don't pay. If they do, they could face sanctions. That's a fancy word for big penalties that could stop you from doing business. Drone trouble. A group called Hezbollah is using new fiber optic drones against Israel. What's the tech? Usually, drones use radio waves, which can be jammed, but these are connected by a super thin wire. Fiber optics. It makes them really hard to stop. Spirit Airlines says goodbye. After 34 years, Spirit Airlines is closing down. They ran out of money to keep their planes in the sky. Troops shuffle. The US is moving 5,000 soldiers out of Germany. They aren't retiring, they are just being moved to new missions around the globe. Why is this happening? Well, there has been some disagreements between the US and Germany in this case. It's about some serious topics about involving international relations. Now let's dive into Indian news, safety and super friendships. Now let's zoom on to India. There's a lot of teamwork and some high-speed detective work happening. The Great Trade Pact. India and the UK are working on a free trade agreement. FTA, think of it like a magical friendship pact that allows both countries to share goodies without too many rules or costs. It could add billions of pounds to the economy. Emergency buzz. India has a new cell broadcast system. If there's a flood or earthquake, this system sends a loud alert to everybody's phone at the exact same time. Even if there's a network, even if the network is busy. It's like a digital siren to keep us safe. Detective victory. The CBI, India's top detective, caught a man in the UAE accused of 2,672 crore rupees bank fraud. That's a lot of zeros. He was brought back to face the music. The OCI card. Want to visit India without a visa? The Overseas Citizen of India OCI card is like a VIP pass for people who live abroad but have Indian roots. It lets them live and work in India almost like a citizen. Now let's dive into the technology news. AI and the military. Check this out. The future is literally being coded right now. Military AI deals. The US military just signed deals with tech companies to use their AI, artificial intelligence, on secret systems. The twist, a famous company called Anthropic was not on the list. Why? Because they're very strict about AI ethics, making sure robots and programs are used for good and don't make dangerous mistakes. It's like being a superhero which refuses to use their powers unless they're 100% sure is the right thing to do. Now let's dive into the space news. Floating hotels and double moons. Final stop, the stars. This is my favorite part. The Megaconstellation. SpaceX launched even more Starlink satellites. The mission, they want to put thousands of satellites in the sky to create a web of internet so even kids in the middle of the jungle or the desert can watch YouTube and learn. Haven 1, the space hotel. We are getting the world's first private space station. A space station is basically a big laboratory and house that floats in orbit. Usually, only governments like NASA build them. But Haven 1 is being built by a private company. It will launch on a SpaceX rocket soon. Double moon magic. This May we get a double full moon. The blue moon. When you get two full moons in 1 month, the second one is called a blue moon. It's not actually blue, but it's very rare. It only happens a few times in every 19 years. And that's the scoop for today. Remember, the world is big, but you're never too small to understand what's going on in it. Stay curious, keep exploring, and I'll see you next time. Over and out. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.